14. We got another one.
Hello, goodbye as I look up to the sky. Sipping from my cup while I'm trying not to cry. Demons keep on testing when I tell them not to try. I can feel the pain inside, there's nowhere that I can hide.
Chat, welcome back. I'm your host with the roast that does the most because no one else comes close. Maine, and today, first video of the year, fully back in the swing of things. A little announcement real quick. The reason why I hasn't posted in like 2-3 weeks is because number one, Christmas and New Year's was around. I was spending time with family. Two, right after New Year's, I got sick. So even the days that I was planning on dropping videos and editing and all that, completely out of it. I scrapped the videos I had before because I was just not feeling good. It didn't sound good. It didn't feel good. It didn't look good. So I was like, yeah, I'm not putting any of this out. So they're gone. So I had a new idea. I had 2 videos in mind. One was going to be a reaction to the Cat Williams stuff going on. And 2, I wanted to do a video about some Twitter lore, this community that I was a part of called the Burner community. I don't think I'll do my backstory on how I got in there. I'll just do the idea I had, which was what really happened? Like, why no one is a quote-unquote burner anymore? I put the tweet out. I said, well, okay, number one, before I even... Don't read it. Don't read it. Before I even start, all right, I was typing fast. I misspelled, I think, moot. And then I didn't even add a word to the sentence, so it's not even going to read right. But basically, all I asked was, for any of my mutuals, what do y'all think contributed to the downfall of the burner community? Like, why is it that we split up after everyone was just like this? Now, granted, there was definitely drama, which I may or may not talk about, because I have some answers from a lot of different people, including if they want to call themselves higher ups. I really don't know. I was just a person that was just interactive. I liked the people who posted. They were cool. They were funny. I think that was one of the main things that I joined for. Everyone was just really funny. It was cool to see people interact on the internet, which I think the internet is used for besides just information. I think it's supposed to bring various people together. So basically, we had the love of anime. That's what connected us. Anime, cartoons, shit like that. And so some of the answers that I got, shout out to my boy CJ, 6 in the building. He said favoritism definitely is there, all right? Now, unfortunately, I replied back and said, yeah, a lot of people said that even before the community split. So I was thinking, hey, could we do a burner community part 2? Now, here's the thing. I myself, I have Ken Burner in my bio just because, you know, Ken Kaneki is my favorite anime, and that's kind of the theme of my brand, right? Sort of, kind of. So I put Ken's Burner back in there just for the fun of it. I don't want to influence anyone else to do that if they thought about that. If you were part of the burner community out there, that is completely up to you. I'm not going to sit here and try to force or compel anyone to do anything they don't want to do. But I, myself, kind of a burner right now. I like Ken Kaneki as a character, so he kind of plays into my brand a little bit, if you want to say that. Shout out to my boy Mason, nephew Mason. He said, I don't understand the question, so I rephrased it again. I typed it wrong initially. And he said, to be honest, it was a natural progression. I don't know about anyone else, but I was tired of being someone I'm not on here, so I just started being me. I had already found my friends, so I just started being only active on my private account, which, again, understandable. We all kind of grew out of it. It was a little, I'm not going to say it was childish because it was kind of cool. It was definitely like branding of some kind, even if people didn't think of it that way. Like, we were all growing our accounts together for whatever the purpose was for that person. So, like, for example, me and CJ, we do content. So it helped us with our content. We found a little audience together. Mason just wanted to come on Twitter and find new people to interact with. So, I mean, naturally think that was going to happen. Like, that's very understandable. I'm not really too upset about that because I said facts. Like, yeah, because I changed my name. I went from strictly being Ken's Burner to Zay Michael on everything because I wanted to do something different with my brand. What is this on my... I really got to clean that. Okay. So now this is where the Twitter lore starts to come in, all right? I'll explain what this was. I don't fully remember what happened, and if someone in the community wants to verify later on after this video drops, they can do that. But there was a person named Kat. Shout out to Kat. I don't even know if she even... hopefully wherever she is, she's straight. There was some drama that happened with her. I completely forgot what happened just because it happened so long ago. So unfortunately, I'm not the best source for that. All I can tell you is it was some drama involving this person. I think NY, well, his name is Jay now, but NY could tell you if he wants to tell you. I don't know if he will. That's up to him. So yeah, there was that happened. I do remember that. Caleb, we didn't get to talk. We will talk later on. His scheme said we got older. Shout out my boy Bradley. He said there was a lack of communication with new burners, and there were rigged burner awards with the same people winning in the same category every time. Now, I had a conversation with Beerus, aka Ronnie. Well, Ronnie, aka Beerus. Shout out to my boy Six Yon, Six in the motherfucking building again. His take on this specifically is totally different from everybody else's. Now, for the sake of keeping things drama-free and whatnot, I may or may not release that information to the public soon just because of the conversation that me and him had. It was very, very private. Same thing for Caleb. If he wants to tell me what went on in behind the scenes that I may not know, that's for anyone else to tell me. I may or may not release that information. So, we got a little... I don't want to call it drama because I'm not trying to stir anything up, but there is definitely some information that I don't know that I will be getting soon and that I already have from other people. So shout out to those people. And again, I'm not going to release those conversations unless they want me to. So, no, I got the side panel. All right. So that was Scheming Bradley. Again, I have two different sides of this specific topic right here. We did a little thing called the Burner Awards. They were just funny internet awards that meant to make people laugh. And I think people started taking them really, really serious because it was a little bit of clout involved, unfortunately. And I think the problem was with this is that the bigger accounts kept getting the awards because they were just bigger accounts. Like, this is my take on it now. So, was there a little bit of bias into it in the beginning? Yes, because no one was voting. But then once we started voting, it became the same thing. So at that point, it's like, I mean, yeah, because then the new burners weren't getting nominated for anything or winning anything because they just weren't big enough yet. But also it was like, what can you do about someone that's been here before you and they're just more known than you because they're funny? I mean, like, it's not really much you can do besides just get good, if that makes sense. Like, at one point, I was stuck at like 200, 150 followers. I'm almost at like 500 now. I'm not even complaining, all right? I put the work into where I got, all right? Like, it's just not even... I don't think it was that serious because, again, it's just fake awards, bro. Like, there's not a certificate you get. You don't get a trophy. You don't get any money. You don't get any, like, gift cards. Like, if you got gift cards, that'd be cool. But niggas wasn't giving gift cards. So it was like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Anyway, on to the next one. I see RJ. Shout out to my nephew RJ. Shout out to Boo. I've been following him for a long, long time. I'm gonna do RJ next. My boy RJ, he says the biggest thing was favoritism, but also by the time new burners came and about 4 of the original burners are already left that was part of the community, so it was weird air of people having the burner title but not actually being burners. Also, the same 5 people won awards, so the inclusion wasn't there. Same thing I said before. In the beginning, yes, definitely favoritism. But after we started voting, it wasn't really much anyone could do just because everyone was already known for being them. Now, far as the original burners, no one really being burners. So, if we were to bring the burner community back, will we even call ourselves the burner community, even though that's what we were? we treat our accounts like burners still. Like I mean, we kind of do, kind of don't. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, the thing that makes me think that we could really come back is things like everyone still being around, but just not calling themselves burners. Like, it wasn't like, that's fine, but we're still here. Like, we're still on the internet. It's not like we don't interact with each other in some kind of way. So we're still a community of some sorts. We're not burners. So what do we call ourselves? Like, what do we call our group of people? I don't know. I don't know. This is something I thought about while making this video, because then this is what Boo says right here. He said, lack of inclusiveness. A new burner would join the community, but they barely get interaction from other burners past the initial announcement of their profile. And the newer ones weren't really included in the stuff since they were already in groups within the community. So I get this, all right? This is not that bad of a take, especially the group part. Like, everyone had their own little friend group. I was everywhere just because I fucked with everybody. But, of course, I had my own little, like, cool group of people that I mainly interacted with, because that's not going to change. Everyone's going to be friends with someone eventually. So I said, damn, I haven't thought about that. I do remember a lot of people talking and bringing that up in spaces too. Do you think the community if the community could come back, will we actually solve this problem, or is it too late? Boo said it's possible, but I doubt it, solely because groups that people have already still going to play a major. Can I not read today? What is going on with me? Basically, he said there's still groups of people that are grouped up, and that could start issues as far as interaction, support. New burners is not gonna be as prevalent as they once were, because there were a lot of new burners popping up at one point, but eventually things kind of just fizzled out. So, and, you know, Reese said definitely true. And this is what I said, all right? You don't think a discussion could be had between said groups? I don't think groups are a bad thing, just because if everyone can agree on certain things, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, we'll be one community as a whole. One community, even though there are groups in the community, which is fine. Like, this is it. As humans, we have that anyway, right? Different races, different cultures, different outlooks of life. We're still one human race as one thing, so it doesn't really like matter at the end of the day. He said if we could all be a part of one big group, being the community and communicating with each other as a whole rather than a few in a group chat while the rest are uninformed about things the community wants to do, then it could work. Now, I think that is probably the most useful tweet out of this whole thread. I'm only saying that because this part of the video is to the burner community. Now, whoever remains that was in there, all right? We could do this. We could come back. We could share immense amount of support to each other if that's what everyone wants to do. Now, again, if we were to be a community again, we don't have to call ourselves the burner community. We could do something else. Whatever. I don't know what we would be, because I came in when we were burners, and I'm still kind of a burner now, but I don't know, bro. This is something to think about. Like, that's a little Twitter lore for y'all today, man. I might do my origin story into the burner community, because it was definitely random as hell. I might share that video one day. But yeah, that's all the Twitter lore I got for y'all, bro. Let me know if y'all like videos like this from just me browsing the world of Twitter, because I kind of do that randomly throughout my day. I'll just go on like, what the fuck is going on today? So yeah, if y'all enjoyed this, definitely let me know in the comments. Like, share, sub, hit that bell notification. Please, please, please. More videos like this on the way. And until next time, man.